love. Mixtape voice.
Yeah, we love.
Here's your host
baby
for this evening.
So yeah, we're back again. Episode number 1.
KSTK.
WSKT. K-Stylz back in the building. We're here from 7 till 9. Now, yeah, we're back. Got Ryan in the building. Got Julz in the building. All type of in the building. Filming again. YouTube back up.
I don't know what I just done that.
You know, I'm not going to question it. But we got a couple of things to chat up today anyway. Old type Julz is back from the beginning.
This time. Just got in. Had to pay the Sunday visit to Mumsy.
I do
on food and that.
Tell Mumsy to come on the podcast to put some food.
Yeah, I heard it be arranged. Should have better things to talk up though.
Nah,
you not come see me? Are you for this?
Man,
on for that.
Man's getting Pierre Cousins. Wait, hold on.
Have you seen the what was the one? Black Parents with Technology.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Me and my mum watched it the other day actually as a joke.
Email thing.
Yeah. Oh, why that?
Why that?
Why this? Why that?
Oh no. But right, we're gonna get this started on the first topic, which has been lighting up this week. Before we get onto the more serious ones, it's kind of serious. Man could go jail, but
You ain't looking, Joe.
yeah, he ain't go jail. But Conor McGregor, UFC, was it 223? Is that the one that was meant to be this week?
I don't even know.
Yeah. Well, anyway, 223.
I don't
Whatever.
really follow with that.
Okay.
That stuff.
But Conor McGregor, right? So I started doing a little back history in regards to what's going on, because obviously everyone's just seen the video where he's run up in the Barclays Centre with about 20 man them, and then they just started dashing things at the bus window. Squadded up, bare gang business.
They
Right?
pulled up.
He
pulled up.
Yeah, they pulled
I
up.
just seen him dip from nowhere. He wasn't even in camera view, and then he just came and.
Bro,
There's a mannequin in it.
He wasn't meant to be there at all. He wasn't meant to be there. So
He wasn't even in the country.
yeah, he
just
wasn't.
got a PJ there on
He
the
took a flight specifically to do that.
That's real beef.
That's a rule, and that's the back of brethren.
Yeah.
That it wasn't even his beef. Well, he has beef with the guy, but that wasn't even his beef.
The
It was to
reason-
back someone.
Yeah. I think my man pulled up on his brethren in the back or something like that of his squad.
Yeah.
So he must have got the call.
That's
for
the
fuck it.
friends you need.
Yeah, bro.
Anywhere.
That G5.
Anywhere on site.
Man's got on.
Just made that phone call.
Man made the flight, got there, running from Barclays Centre. Apparently, some of the Media Life? Some of the backstage pass people just let them through when they weren't meant to let them through, and then man just run up on the bus.
You gonna stop Conor coming
Come
through?
on,
He's coming through.
if you see Conor coming through, you're just gonna think, it's just Conor McGregor.
Yeah,
UFC.
true.
Yeah, go true, innit?
You're giving him AAA, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So they let him run in, and they done the madness. And they basically done the madness, dashed the thing, bust the window, still going, dash, and his brethren dashed something at the front of the bus, bust the blast, a couple people got cut up and that. And then, yeah, they had a warrant out for man's arrest.
Yeah.
But the thing is, my whole view on this whole UFC team, they need Conor McGregor in it. Nothing too bad's gonna happen. Okay, a couple fines, a couple court cases and that, but they need Conor.
Because outside of him,
Definitely.
who's their like star outside of it? You know, like the one which, say wrestling it used to be The Rock and Stone Cold. At the moment, I only knew him and Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
And Ronda Rousey's gone to wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah. WrestleMania, next one, whatever it is. I ain't watched wrestling for so long. I don't even know which ones.
I just seen
Next.
something on my because I follow Ric Flair in it. Seen something on my Instagram and he posted something about Ronda Rousey at the WWF, and I looked at her page and I just saw bare wrestling things.
She's gone over them days.
Yeah, I think she's fighting like Stephanie McMahon or something like that. Something stupid.
That real bag.
Yep.
You know that wrestling piece is different.
There you go. And it begins.
Breaking hearts from.
Oh yeah, everyone. Episode 36 is going to be a legendary one. Because K-Stylz
It's his first time.
is joining in on the parade. Let's see how this goes.
I'm ready now.
But yeah, so everyone
Let's
got
start
their
that
juice
Feel
ready.
good, yeah?
Everyone got their joint.
I got the juice. I got my joint ready.
Water's gone. But yeah, so the whole Conor McGregor thing, mad thing. And then they released footage from because he handed himself in. So he went on a run, he handed himself in. And then they actually released video from the court hearing. Like, when since could you film in court hearings unless it's a proper...
In America you can, because a lot of the big cases like the OJ and all that,
They're televised.
It's on TV and stuff.
Alright.
So they can't over here, no. That's why whenever they talk about you see the drawings.
Yeah, so they released the footage and everything, and they said prior to the hearing they put up the bail saying that they're willing to pay 50, and for the next brethren was it 25, which they accepted.
But what's that really to him?
Yeah,
Like what?
That's light work, really, isn't
It
it?
is light work to him, and so they.
Strip club money.
1 round.
Yeah.
If that.
Let's see how this works.
Just still.
So yeah, and then they put up the bail money and they said the court case was meant to be on was it June 7th? And then they were like, nah, we've got prior engagements, can you do it on the 14th? And then we're like, alright, cool.
Push back and everything.
So he's then come out now, and then he's uploaded a video straight away of him bumping, what's his man's name again?
Kodak.
Man's bumping Kodak, but of all the people as well. Like the thing is, okay, yeah, I get the tune in the back. They don't want to see me winning. They want to see me in a penitentiary. All right, cool.
Mocking
I hear that. He's mocking the whole thing, but come on.
I rate him for it though.
Kodak's been in and out. How many times are you gonna play that? It comes like when Meek Mill. It comes like when Meek Mill went to was in fucking court. And then they're playing the intro to his new album and he's chatting about the roads and gun and this and that. It's like, that's not helping you, G.
He'll be out soon as well, you know?
Yeah, I know, he's free soon.
There was someone else recently who done that as well.
DMX.
Yeah.
They played Slipping, he started barling in court.
Yeah, what his defense attorney say? Oh, he's not going to speak, he's going to play one of his songs so you can understand what he's actually saying. So I think he must have like, I don't know, innit? I'm assuming he rates something personally for the judge to hear. And he could be a very emotional guy. I can imagine him crying and slipping and falling. Like, what that fucking
And actually can't get up.
There we go.
I think the worst thing about it is that this time, because they say he's actually been cleared off the drugs and all that for a while now, and they're saying that this time he's going for tax evasion. So this is why it's real sad.
It's hitting hard.
It's not even a drugs thing no more.
No.
Not even random madness.
You're going to see a lot of tours from him soon.
Get
tours?
that P up.
Yeah, back to back. Try and get that P up.
Yeah,
P up.
I booked DMX, 5 bills.
See him go to academy.
Flights and everything included.
Fair club. Cause lights commercials.
Yeah, you see him down there.
Ah, bless him.
It'd be £10 entry for all.
Move your the lap.
Yeah, but then there's that. But Conor McGregor, what do you reckon? Do you reckon it's a big publicity stunt that just went too far?
I don't know, because he seems like a wild guy anyway.
We all know he's wild, but say if it's a publicity stunt like they told him, yeah, come down, we're going to build up this fight, Ray, just come down and make some noise. But they didn't think he was going to go and bust windows.
Go that far.
Nick, you went
It's like,
too
I'll pay
far.
the damage, it's cool.
You know the ones that Dana White's like, help me, nigga! Like, what you doing? Because Dana White, you know the ones where he's explaining the situation, and to me, as the owner, he's like the owner of UFC, isn't he? He was the president of UFC.
He's one of the owners, like 2 of them, stuff like that?
Yeah. But the thing is, yeah, you know he looks disappointed, but he doesn't actually look upset. Like, you know, you can see that everything's ticking in his head. Like,
He's thinking
right, I'm
about
gonna
money
like
out
this
of
with this, and this gonna make extra money. And
No,
blah,
he
blah.
knows it's
because
it's extra money.
Because at the end of the day, it's not gonna ruin UFC. Because I'm seeing bad people posting about saying, like, because of all the battle they had to go through before to get UFC to not be seen as some animal fighting thing. And that, like, it's professional fighting, and then these people are risking their lives in the ring and blah blah blah.
Professional violence.
It is, but so
That's what it is.
boxing.
Yeah, no.
But a lot of
boxing's
people
got a bit
didn't
more-
see UFC and
bit more
boxing in the
rules.
same light, but same thing. Man could die in both rings.
No, man could die in both things, but there's more rules in
There's a
boxing.
ref.
There's more security.
There's a ref in both. Yeah.
There's a ref in it.
Come on, a guy gets knocked down in boxing, the guy's got to walk away to his corner. A guy gets knocked down in UFC,
He's to get
you're
at
allowed to
least
jump
2
on
hits
top
in.
of him,
He's getting at
beat the
least
fuck
2
out
hits
of him.
in before the ref pulls it. I was
You were
watching
putting
something
on the
yesterday.
holds, yeah, where you could snap parts of the body off.
No, you're trying to snap his body parts off
This is true.
until the ref
Until man
tells you to
submits or he basically passes out.
stop. There we go, they're trying to kill each other.
Yeah, but it's a sport, isn't it? They
So
say
it is a sport.
it's what they
It's
sign
modern
up
day
for.
gladiators.
Yeah, it is.
Like from the Roman
I
times.
prefer to watch UFC.
Nah,
In
man.
boxing.
It's more
Yeah.
entertaining. Well, in regards of you're going to see more.
Bloodshed.
Yeah, when I'm watching UFC, I'm thinking.
That's the only
ooh,
reason why
like-
people watch boxing is to see someone get knocked out. And you know what UFC to see
Yeah,
somebody
true,
get
because people
broken.
complain about Floyd's fights because they're so technical and he wins them.
Yeah, so what you really want to see is
violence. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you
When it
would
comes
love.
to it.
Mike,
Yeah, to be fair, when I saw the AJ fight, I said, we want to see blood, blood. Right, I was saying, dip it.
There we go. You just want to see the violence, isn't it? But nah, it's good publicity from regardless. Like, the fight, when they do actually get in the ring, the amount of people be watching it.
Yeah.
The amount of money
It's
that's
a
built
build-up,
up.
I mean, when I first saw it, I definitely thought it was a publicity stunt.
Yeah.
To me, the whole Conor McGregor thing.
It's like wrestling.
Yeah, I think that's what it looked like to me. I felt like I was watching WWF from back in the days.
Stone Cold getting dashed off the bridge and that.
It was madness. Yeah.
That's
So
nice.
cold. Yeah.
Getting dashed off the bridge
Attacking
into the
Vince
river.
in
I don't understand how many
Remember he
wrestlers
attacked
actually
Vince in the
survive.
hospital and he was beating Vince with the piss pan.
Oh yeah.
That was
When
funny.
he's in the robot thing.
Oh god.
Bro, it's all coming back, but this time it's
Wrestling was
real. Now it's real. When man's getting licked with the chair, he's really getting licked with the chair. You know what I mean? When man's really diving off and running up in places.
So man get choke slam off the Titan truck.
Alright.
That was wild back in the day.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, man was dead. Gets up, carries on fighting.
Right.
That's when you should have knew it was
Man was
fake.
going through. Man was getting like drugs through.
Buried
the brain.
alive, but you see him next week.
It's jokes. I guarantee the next UFC, if Conor McGregor ain't in jail, you'll see like the things start because the fight's not gonna. He's not gonna be invited to that one because they're gonna try and punish him or whatever.
Yeah.
You're gonna see the entrance music come from one of the brothers. You're gonna see Conor McGregor just run through the crowd, just jump over the barriers. You know anyone there?
He's gonna be there. Either be outside or he's gonna sneak in.
He's gonna run in on some Kurt
I'll
Angle
be in
thing.
now on the hooded up.
Yeah.
Kurt Angle, you know.
Man's gonna run in on some Kurt Angle thing, just come
Fucking
through the
hate
crowd,
Kurt
just jump
Angle.
the thing and slide in the ring.
Fucking hate
Oh,
him.
no, gosh.
He was a waste man.
Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle.
Hated him. Hated him.
What was his finisher?
Is it Angle's Edge or something like that?
They pick you up on the shoulders, innit?
Yeah.
And you're on. And
Yeah.
Some Zangief shit.
Did he have the ankle lock thing as well?
Yeah, the ankle
Yeah,
lock.
yeah,
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 the ankle lock thing.
Yeah.
Because
The submission hold.
he was
Because he was
shit,
meant to
man.
be like some Olympic
Gold
wrestler.
medalist.
Yeah.
I think that was actually that's true with it.
I think he
Yeah,
genuinely won.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? That was his storyline.
Mm.
So he was meant to be this guy and...
Biggest joke,
Pure
you
wrestler.
know he's back in there, innit?
Why did they just lock
'cause-
him
Yeah,
off?
because he's sponsored. I think he's co-signing that Ronda chick.
Yeah, because I think it's Kurt Angle
That'd
and
make
Ronda, and then it's
Triple H.
and Stephanie.
Yeah, Triple H is a dog.
It's Triple H still
Damn.
piping Stephanie.
Huh?
Triple H.
Yeah, yeah,
Triple
they're married.
H is
Yeah.
married.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
it.
he's in the
DX
business
days,
now, isn't it?
Yeah, he fucked his way in. Now I remember when
See,
he
man,
was...
him and the DX man them rooted it up.
Oh wow. Breaking the walls.
Next pack, wow, that's cool, man.
It's joke because yeah, everyone says that girl fucked the way to the top sometimes, but Triple H is proof that a man can do it too.
Well, I remember when he was
He did it
the
too.
champ, bro. And then he started becoming the world champ. He was like racking up records, being the most, all this, passing Hulk Hogan, passing all these guys.
He's back in the door.
And he started checking Stephanie McMahon. He was like, see your game, nigga, I see it. I see you working your way to the top.
I wonder if that's what AJ's doing.
Who's he piping?
Yeah, really.
That's Eddie
Eddie
Hearn's
Hearn.
people.
Yeah.
Or Eddie Hearn.
Oh god.
Nah, please don't.
I ain't visualizing that.
No, but
What's he gonna get? Being at the top of boxing?
mate,
That's what he's an ambassador. though.
fix it.
Fixing the
Eddie
matches.
Hearn runs all the fights.
What happened to the days of Don King, man?
You still about on it?
Yeah, but it's not the same.
What do you mean?
Like
Well,
all the
basically-
big fights used to be Don King, like he was
Yeah,
running
but
all
no,
the big,
but
but
he-
that's because most of the big boxers were in States at that time.
And he was
Iron Mike,
Yeah.
all them big Vegas fights.
yeah.
True.
But nah, Don King's just a character though. Like Eddie Hearn's not a character like Don King.
Nah, I mean, he's coming with his 1-2 bars now and again.
Duncan's a
still.
dickhead.
Exactly, he's a character.
Yeah, he was a character. Yeah, he's a
So is
dickhead.
that what you
It's
want
like
to see?
certain people from reality TV shows.
So he just wants somebody to dislike.
Nah, it's something to laugh at.
Okay.
You know, like you watch reality TV shows and go, ah, you're a dickhead. I'm watching next week, see what you do.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, moving on to boxing actually. Have you seen all the stuff about, so AJ might have a mandatory competitor, which, no, he does.
Imaginary. What?
Mandatory.
Oh.
Nigga stumbling, spurring his words,
Slipping,
slurring.
falling, tanking up.
That weed.
No, flipping, yeah, so AJ's got a mandatory
Might as well hit that
competitor.
as well, bro.
Nah, I'm good. And then what's it called? And then Parker might have a mandatory competitor, so it might not be the AJ fight next for AJ and Wilder. Because they might have to both do another fight before for the belts and stuff and all that.
So Wilder fight like.
So it'd be like,
Yeah, I want to see that. Wilder and White.
I mean,
Right,
I've been
that's
calling it
gonna-
for weeks.
Swingers.
I want to see that. That's going to be true swingers.
Yeah, what, two windmills going at each other.
Like that. And playground.
You're gonna
fights.
see man running at man.
Yeah,
while
yeah.
I want to see a
No
power
defense.
slap. I want to see some
No
power
defense,
slap.
everyone's just
Literally,
getting
it's just
licks.
gonna be us full swingers.
Everyone's just taking
Well, like
licks.
them Rocky ones when he's just facing up, it's like, Adrian, swinging. just
Yeah, he takes
guard
a lip.
down.
You take a lip back.
That man will back off the gloves and
Handle.
treat it like you.
Colin McGregor jumps in the ring.
Yeah. Oh god, tag me in.
Mate, that's
Tag team matches as well though.
Handicap.
Oh, the handicap.
Can you imagine boxing matches with handicap matches or tag team?
Do you know what? They actually got. It's a sports, but I think it's in Russia. It's got to be in Russia.
Has to be.
It's a mad place. It's basically it's UFC, but it's in teams.
Team UFC.
So
Yeah.
basically it's like Marvel vs. Capcom.
So it's like,
Free
it's like
basic.
Royal Rumble, basically.
It's like Royal Rumble, but you're in
That
your team
sounds
against
wild.
another team, so it'll be 5
Is
v
everyone
5.
in the ring at the same time?
Yes. All
5v5?
fighting. Fighting.
That's a
Listen,
riot.
use your
man.
times
That's
up,
not-
yeah.
that's
But
not-
listen.
I'm searching that.
So I must watch one in it, and the blue team got fucked up. So one man got knocked out straight away in it. So then my man had nobody, so he just ran over to back in his bedrooms in it. So by the end of the day, they all got fucked up in it. It's just a madness. I can't explain it properly, but
How big's this ring?
it's just a square room.
A room? It's not even a ring.
No,
It's
it's-
just dash him in a room.
It's weird. It ain't got really
It sounds like Streets of Rage on
ain't
steroids,
really, ain't really
man.
got
Google
no
it after.
barriers, and they got one. It's like a 2-on-2, and they got obstacles as well. It's kind of weird. Like they got levels where you could jump up and then like jump down and do like a flying
Oh,
punch.
what's
or-
the game on
Streets of Rage.
Dreamcast? Where it's like, what is
Oh,
it?
Power Stone.
Power Stone.
Yes. Power Stone was wild.
So yeah, but you should look it up.
They probably
That'll
played the
be
game.
coming soon.
I wonder if the game was based off of that or they based their new sport off of that.
I think they probably based a new sport off the game.
Yep. Would be sick if there's
That
a 3-dimensional ring.
It's a madness.
Well,
That
it would
is
be
tough.
4
It's
dimensional.
actually
I'm gonna
it's
have to
mad.
watch that.
I need to see
Nah, I'm
that.
gonna have to do my Googles.
Bro, it's a riot. It's like Streets of Rage.
Yeah.
The boss fight.
Mm.
Streets of Rage, you're just in that little solid room.
Yeah.
But nah, it's just. I
It's
need to
wild.
find this. By next week, we need to know the name.
Yeah, we'll be talking about it on the next episode.
I might look up in a minute
Gonna be searching that.
and try and find it.
So if anyone who is listening has seen it, shout us in the comments or DM us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds wild. That sounds like my type of thing.
Yeah, man. Bro, that's a point. After all of that, I forgot what I was about to say. What was that voice note you got? About that dilemma.
Okay, so we got set in a dilemma for a brethren. I'm not disclosing the name. But yeah, so here's the scenario.
Oh shit, we're there.
Random.
Right. So
Oh shit, we're there.
is that it?
He's got it.
You found it?
I got it. Hold on.
What's it called?
Them just skip that the whole intro. They see Russia. Told you. Oh, nah, that's USA v Russia. Alright, cool. Say
So
no.
it's a global thing.
Yeah.
Oh, they got like a World Cup
See, look.
thing.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh, it's like some big cage thing.
Listen, my man's on top of man giving him the hammer fist.
Nah. But a man just scrapping it out.
They're all in each corner of the ring, like.
This is wild.
Now we're gonna have to put a clip up of this so you can see what we really
So,
see it
yeah.
right now. This shit's real.
It's there.
It's
It's
real.
What's the
there's
difference
a.
on the
this
rounds
is
and
real.
that, like?
Nah, you
I
got,
don't even know, you know, but
you
I'm
gotta
gonna.
pray your boys hold it down, because if your boys don't hold it down and you're left on your own with
Yeah, but you
Potentially you
five
get
man-
fucked up, man.
Yeah, but you ain't jumping in the ring with the man you know that ain't on it.
Nah, but they might say that on it
Bruh,
and then get laid out real quick.
Oh, shit.
Because you might be glad.
Now you know what's the worst one? You jump in the ring and you thought your guys are sick.
Yeah.
You jump in the ring and then they get rushy thinking, rah. They weren't good at all.
What have I got myself into?
So yeah, well, what have I just done?
Oh shit.
What have I just done?
Shit. Yeah.
Back to the
that's-
dilemma.
Yeah, back
Yeah.
to dilemma. So, so our brethren, yeah, he gets invited out for dinner by this girl he's chatting to. Boom. She says, "Oh yeah, it'll be on like Sunday evening. Blah blah blah. Bring a bottle." So he opens the bottle, spends a bit more pee than he normally does.
Splashing out, yeah.
Splash it out.
Okay.
Goes for the £10 instead of the £3 bottle.
Really splashing out.
You're treating her nice, isn't it?
Treating her good. She's a lucky
Good.
lady.
That's what I'm saying.
Lucky.
Sunday, Sunday and all that.
There's a gentleman out there.
Real talk.
Mm.
So he turns up, boom, walks in, go to pour a glass of wine, big ass glass of wine. He's there thinking, this isn't the normal amount of wine you would pour if you're eating food.
It was a big amount.
There's a big amount of wine she's pouring out.
So,
boom.
whoa.
So
Wine
can you
glass,
give a
pint
gal
glass.
that don't know how to
What we
pour a
talking?
glass of
You
wine?
know them big wine glasses, which are like the huge top.
Oh,
Some of them
wow.
don't fit like.
Like you
Oh
got
yeah,
like,
the
Yeah,
big
yeah,
one.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like half a bottle.
The ones that you
Oh,
go to, like,
the
Yeah,
turn
see
it,
the bottle
smell
one,
and
the aroma.
sniffing and
The
bottle
do you remember that
glasses,
show,
yeah.
Food and
There's
Drink?
a bottle of wine.
oh, when they sip it and spit it out.
Yeah, and there's that woman who used to always get pissed on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, she used to always just nutmeg and all these weird flavours she's getting out of.
Nutmeg.
But she was swirling that wine around her mouth for ages, like mouthwash.
Oh god.
But yeah, so he's there thinking, boom, and then he's thinking, hold up, don't smell nothing. Don't smell no food cooking. He's thinking, what is it, cold salad or something she's preparing for man?
Oh wow.
So Tutu, she gets pissed, tries to fuck him.
Oh, so she doesn't want the dick.
She just wanted to dick.
Ah,
She's going, trying to get hers, isn't it?
Okay.
He says, nah, fuck this. He's going.
So
He was hungry.
You want food?
He
He was more interested in the food than the
Yeah.
meat.
He was
Ah,
hungry. I
Yeah,
just
so
really
a man will
processed
eat
that.
Really going for a dinner date.
Yeah,
the man will
didn't
eat.
No, you know what? That
he was upset he didn't get fed.
I've just
Yeah.
I've just processed
You,
that.
you can't promise a man food and all.
Man,
Not
you
give
gotta
us
think,
that.
yeah. So he's gone there with his long hungry man.
You can't eat all day.
And she wants some long dick.
You
So
probably don't have no energy to do it.
Oh.
'Cause
Can't live on heavy stuff.
man's lacking vitamin D and all that.
Oh god.
man needed to get the battery charged up, eating that food. So yeah,
Nah, because I know how you feel. Think about this, yeah, daytime. You're real hungry. You're thinking, nah, I'm gonna hold out. She's like, yeah, I'm cooking big food. You get that, your belly's growling. You're asking if she's got a dog in that.
oh shit. Oh, that's the worst when you're jamming with a chicken, your stomach's growling,
Mm.
and they're like, because you're hungry. He's like, I could eat still. You're starving, blood.
Yeah, all day.
But yeah, if you got something, then yeah, break off a piece of it. But yes, if you ain't,
Man, look at him
don't worry
saying,
about it. Because you're thinking, more time if I go get food, then any mood is probably dead. She's trying to capitalise on the moment.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to the So yeah, so he's there vexed, he didn't get fed, ended up at Pizza Palace, getting a pizza for one and all that.
So he got the food in the end.
But then he's saying while he was there, she's there chatting about how she's got an ex and how he's crazy and he's a stalker. And
Oh, but she went to the pizza place with him.
Hmm?
Did she go with him?
No,
Just
but
chatting on the phone.
this is like before he left. He's just
Okay.
saying. So while he was there, she was saying how her ex is a stalker and the police are always in contact with him. And he's thinking, hey, so if he's the guy who's the stalker, why are the police in contact with you? Surely they should be in contact with him.
True.
Month goes past. Bare stalker behaviour comes from that. Bare stalker behaviour. So she's turning up at places where he's performing at and turning up outside his house, stalking him on all of his social media, messaging him all the time. These time he works with her.
Oh,
So he's got to see her every day, but she's still carrying on like this. And he just don't know how to deal with it because
Imagine
she's
you
acting
piped it.
loony.
like, imagine he piped it.
Oh,
imagine. He has
for
it. Oh
life.
my god.
So he dodged
Get
the
out or
bullet.
you
He
can,
did
bro.
dodge a bullet.
Does you like his job?
Man.
Now, real talk. 'Cause
I just
if
said
she
she-
turned,
Was it that deep?
it's got to be that deep. Like, if she turned up to everywhere you're at, even to your yard,
Yeah.
and there's being outside, like smiling with balloons in the hands. I don't know. I'm trying to
Sounds like
picture
it.
Why just call her up? Like, call her up on it.
What? Call up and say what?
What, why you outside my yard?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I can see you.
I can see you. I can see that. I see that.
Yeah,
you
like,
see me.
what
I
reason,
see
what
you.
reason is there behind the suspicious behaviour? If he hasn't piped it, then why is she...
Yeah.
She might be one of them clingy little people.
No, but if
Yeah, but if
But
you
then
She
you
might be a bit-
there's no reason to
Yeah,
to
you
be
don't-
clingy.
yeah,
Yeah, but some people fucked in the head, innit? We're all
Unless he's lying.
yeah.
Unless he did
Well, yeah, he could. This guy could
Piped
make
on
up
the
a. Well, you make up a story, and it's really him instead of the actual girl.
He's outside the yard.
He's outside the yard.
There's a big point of the story missing. Yeah.
Because there must be a reason why she's like on him. Because the thing is, if you're not on it and she's on it, all you have to do is tell her, no,
I'm not on it.
I'm not on it. And then if she starts still continuing with like,
Do you reckon he sold
stop.
her a dream?
but even
Yeah,
then,
yeah, you could have talked out.
but then if, no, but if,
Yeah, I've heard it out that way. Then yeah, probably. But I don't know, innit? I went there.
no, but if you sold them a dream
Yeah.
and then you don't pipe it, blah blah blah, but you must be still talking to this person in a way
On some sort of level.
on some sort of level for them to
Or
be
like I
around
had to
him.
pop out. Like he must have an excuse for everything because she wouldn't still be there. Like if
Yeah,
someone rejected you
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
a
yeah.
few times, you're not
Do you
going to
reckon it's,
carry
do
on.
you reckon it's one of them ones where he's not actually made it clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your
Them
advice?
ones
then?
where it's like,
Yeah, but turn
every
up,
time she
turn
says
up to the
something-
guy's house though. Come on, and turn up to his shows.
What's
Yeah.
your advice to him though? What's your advice to
I
him?
can leave that in
Okay.
I reckon he fucked it.
multiple times.
On the low.
Come on, like he knew. Like in his head, he's probably good thinking, yeah, I'm gonna get some food, and hopefully I get some pussy as well on it. That's the reason why he got the wine and that. She drank the wine. He didn't get no food.
He didn't get no
They got
pussy.
food eventually.
He got food eventually, so and then she offered you pussy.
You bought the wine.
So you might as well.
Maybe the pussy wasn't worth the wine.
I'm just like,
the pussy wasn't worth the wine.
Maybe it's one of them ones where,
He was hungry.
yeah, he was
He
literally
was just genuinely hungry.
he's
She
just
was
there.
like,
He's hungry. He's just there for the food.
in both means. You know, sometimes when you're hungry
Do you reckon he did it? Ain't a bad thing if he did.
I reckon he.
It could explain the reason why
I think he was
was
planning to
mad.
go through with it.
But you reckon he didn't go through with it?
Yeah.
Mm.
You know the ones you see in a clear moonlight.
Oh,
True.
could have been all that. But then I don't know.
This might have been the first time he'd been and seen her outside of work.
How long did they be working together?
I don't know. He's fine.
This is the thing that come. You must
But
have
nah,
seen
there's scenarios where you could be chatting to someone
Mm.
for a long period of time. You only see them in a certain scenario all the time. Like you only see them in a rave. You only see them at work. You only see them wherever you are, like in the daytime, and they're dressed
Up.
to that time.
And you see him on a dress down there.
And then you go to the yard and it's all bust down.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not saying he did.
Oh.
I'm just giving different scenarios, isn't it? But nah, he does need to just chat to the girl and be like, boom, I'm not really feeling your behaviour at the moment.
Because this is the thing,
Start
like,
turning up
it's
something like that.
different if he just said,
real talk.
like, if she's carrying on with all this behaviour, like, she just wants to be there, she knows where he lives, so she's like just popping in and all them sort of stuff, yeah. That is weird, but if he hasn't said nothing, because if he says something and she carries on with them behaviours, then you got to know 999, I got a stalker and you're restraining order, this motherfucking
all of
bitch.
that.
But if it's like you just ain't told her, like, nah, move from me, why you turn up in my house? Or not in so many words, but if you said something like that,
In so many words, bro.
He's got.
You're gonna
Seriously,
find
like,
out.
what the fuck you doing outside my house?
To be
If
fair,
a broad rang
even
you-
if he's not made
Turn
it
the
clear
fuck off, innit?
and she's still turning up outside of his house,
That's off key.
turn outside your house is kind of wild.
no,
When's
it's
the last time you turned up outside the house?
it's off key. But a lot of girls will do it, right?
If it's their man or something, or they're
Nah,
getting beaten
even
up.
not even if it's their
If they're
man.
getting beaten up.
It's because if they
There's got to be a reason. They're getting
if they see something
Yeah.
going on further, or like say example, if a guy's chatting to a chick, he's not fully on it, but he's still keeping her nice and sweet. There's many. You just keep just there. You're chatting to her. You don't know if you want to go in or whatever.
You
yeah?
just keep on the tightrope.
Yeah. And then she's come to your house once, and you say, oh yeah, cool, let's chill, whatever. It's not really that, but she comes. If she does that twice, and you ain't said nothing, like,
Nah, never happened to me.
Yeah, that,
I've never had.
and a lot of girls do it. This is where I was going with this. So a lot of girls are doing it just to see if they can catch him out, to see if they're doing anything else. Because if you turn up, but I'm saying there must have been more prior to this.
This is what I'm saying. In the scenario where we're saying you've not beat this girl, I've never ever had that where
Yeah.
a chick I've
No.
never be, even if I've been chatting to them in a certain way and we've been cool and whatever. I've never had that. I want to know.
Nah, I haven't.
I want to know what you're saying to them.
Dude, obviously, you must be saying, sending them dreams.
Pull up. Pull up whenever, baby.
Nah.
Definitely send them dreams.
Do you think he should
Send
tell
them
his,
something anyway. If they don't wanna,
do you think he should tell his job?
Hmm?
Huh?
Do you think he should tell his employer?
Nah, I don't
But he
think.
could-
I don't.
but he could-
I don't think
if
it's
it's that
that
bad, he can get- He
extreme.
could probably get her fired if he says, look, she's been outside.
If,
my
because the
house.
thing is, if you
If he's scared, then yeah.
if you truly
Like,
believe
if
it's
he-
that,
if he fears for his life.
then yes.
Everything
It needs to be
is a
something.
thing of, like, it's been clear. Or maybe it's one of them ones where no one's even said what it is. It's just a thing of, oh yeah, let's jam and come over the yard and chill.
Mm.
And then she's put it on him. And he's then decided, nah, I don't want to really do this. They've not really spoke because there's never really a conversation before.
Yeah.
If it's like that, and she's turned up outside his yard, be blunt with her, straight up, still carries on, call the police, get that restraining order,
I think the main thing is this.
straight up.
I think it's a
Or if you're a real goon, get some chicks, pull up on her.
That's when two options you got really. Or you just deal with it yourself, but.
Wow.
Yeah, you could just beat her.
No, I
He
think
could have beat her up, so yeah,
do it yourself.
he's probably just
That's
get
just
some, a few girls, yeah, some guys out there will do it themselves. Yeah. Don't get twisted.
But
It
imagine,
wouldn't get to this
I'm not
extent of
criticizing
them sending you a message about this conversation. They'll say, yo, some girl to my house last night, but I had a banger in the mouth, tell her to fuck off in it. And there's certain guys out there.
that is true.
Yeah.
That is.
Would I judge them? Probably not. Would I do it myself? Hell no.
No?
No, I wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't.
If she pulled a shank on me, yeah.
That's different though.
Yeah, but if she
Depends
just outside
on
my yard,
That's
Depends
different.
on what gal it is
knife
and what
on you then.
situation I'm in.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Why? I can think of a few sticky ones still.
if she's moving like Jason, if she's moving like Jason Voorhees, she's gonna have to get locked up.
Okay.
I mean,
Wow.
Jason Voorhees moving around with
Same
hockey
shit.
sticks and all sorts of. But nah, I ain't laying my hand on no woman.
Yeah.
Not in that way anyway. Any she likes it.
I just personally reckon. Basically, if you're out there, yeah, we all know this. Remember, this is crush shit.
I know, I'm just waiting for something to happen. I'm just waiting in it.
No,
Every girl likes to be choked every now and again, innit?
True that.
Shout out the chokers.
unconscious or
Would you ever put your foot on a girl's face while you beat it?
Yeah.
If I can get my foot there.
Actually, you're short though, isn't it? Like,
No, but
it'd be a bit of stretch for you.
no, but like,
You ain't reaching. Yeah, you can't step far
Yeah, I
anyway.
could do that. I'd do that.
You would do that.
Size
I've
8
done
is
it.
Pretty.
size 8
You've
pretty.
done it in the past. Yeah, I've done it.
Mikey.
wasn't that she asked you to do that? You just put her foot.
You say nothing.
Have you done it, bro?
You just get caught in emotion in there, and then you think you're that guy in the
Nah,
porn scene,
I'm
in
not
there, and that foot
I've
just
never
goes
had
over.
I wanted to do it though.
I've never been tempted to put my foot up in someone's face. To be fair,
Yeah.
No foot, nah, when you like doing doggy in there, and she's
And
face
then
down.
heads
and you
down and then
just-
second, but
You try and get a better angle in there, so you put your
Yeah,
foot on
so
the
you're-
face, a hole in that. Yeah, cool.
You're doggy
I'm
and
there,
their
innit?
face is down, the ass is up. You just reach
And
over
you're
the
like-
foot one time.
just a couple of toes in the face. Like,
Just make sure you cream your
I
foot in
would-
it. I mean, so
Don't
at least
cut
it
her.
ain't. Nah, you don't want to cut her face.
So, how dry your feet?
Not my feet. I'm saying people. My feet is that dry. I'm saying people out there, innit?
cut your nails and
Now, some people look after their feet, innit? I like. Some people don't.
Nah,
So
see,
you
I got certain brethren's feet who's clapped. So
I said cream your feet to make sure you don't cut the face.
Yo, some people.
Not even the nails. Not even the nails.
True that, nails need to get cut as well. Some people looking like they want to grip into people.
daggers, bro.
when
Try and climb walls and fuck.
Pterodactyl, man.
when you come out, so when we come out the shower, yeah, we all lotion, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you lotion everywhere? Like certain man, like leave their foot and like.
Nah,
do
bro.
you lotion everywhere?
Everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
Everywhere,
Why
man.
do you have
So,
to?
you know what I mean?
Certain
I'm
man
not
will
missing
skip
no
that
area.
like
Nah.
one show, fam.
Yeah, everything.
I'm not that
You
guy.
know,
Just
people
cream my
put
hands.
things on.
That's a waste. That's a bit. That's a way of
Don't
saving cream.
their skin itch though.
But I
That's
don't
not.
know with it. But I'm just saying.
Nah, I just feel wrong when my
No,
skin
no.
feels dry, bro.
Don't feel nice.
Nah, I don't feel nice at all.
Mm-mm. Cream yourself.
But there's
Why
certain
would you
guys
miss-
that
Why would you miss body parts like creaming? I know some
Why is-
people just probably cream their hands in their face and think, yeah, boom, I'm blessed for the day. Make sure I do my
Some
knees
people
in
don't
it.
even
That's
cream their
just in
hands, bro.
case. Nah, true that.
I see some crusty hands out there.
Nah, yeah.
Like they're shoveling snow blood.
Oh wow, that's actually peak.
It's when people go out in public and it's like that.
Yeah,
Like,
you know when someone chatted to
Should
you
have
and
got
they go,
foundation on the hand.
oh, you know like when someone goes to shake your hand or something,
Actually.
and you just you see the dust on their hand.
Come like chalk.
When you finish shaking the hand, you got to dust it off.
Nah.
Man, I feel like they've been gym.
Mm.
Better chalking too.
oh, fucking no.
Yeah, certain man E45 can't save them though.
Yeah, what do we say?
There's nothing you can really say about that.
Nah, not really.
Something like Carmex all over their body blood.
Fucking hell.
Oh god.
What was
Where-
that?
Where's that? Sorry.
I ain't got it.
Cool.
Yeah, shout out everyone on the live stream. We ain't forgot about you.
Yeah, I seen Alchemist is on there as well.
Ultra Alchemist.
Oh, take yourself.
He's about you.
Yeah, he's about.
Alright, cool.
Yes. So Crush.
So yeah, what? So we finished with that scenario.
Yeah.
What scenario?
Oh,
Stalker.
I was gonna say the name
How
of the
high are
Stalker
you?
one.
The nigga
Aye,
was
aye.
Stalker.
Stalker,
Alright,
we was
cool.
talking about two.
That's alright.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So I know which
I
one's
don't know.
ending.
We just went far left.
So yeah, so what's your advice to the guy with the Stalker?
Yeah, just talk to her straight up and then call feds.
What? So chat to the girl, like, yeah, cool, like, leave me alone. And then 2-2s, ring 5 and be like, yo, like,
If it gets-
come collect this girl, innit?
If it
Gotta be
carries
safe
on.
in it, gotta make
I
sure.
thought man was gonna say
Oh, no.
talk to her, and if it still continues, then call feds. Man said like talk to her.
She sounds like
Nah,
a psycho bloke.
I'll just say talk to the girl.
Don't
innit?
beat it
Yeah.
and just tell her move. innit?
Yeah,
And
don't
just-
get
it's
tempted
not-
by the
yeah,
pom
don't
It's
be-
just not on.
You know what you should
Hopefully we ain't fucked it, innit?
On them nights, yeah,
To
when
be
you're
fair.
when you're feeling real hungry and you're tempted to
Just
hit
go on
out,
Pornhub,
corner,
bro.
just go on Pornhub, knock one out, post not clarity, and you'll be like, boom, yeah, I know I should have done that.
And then when you receive that, you up text. It don't even matter anymore.
Yeah. It don't matter. Just look at it and laugh. Put your phone down.
I played you.
Oh shit. I got mine off.
Oh fucking hell. Well yeah, what more can you say about that?
That's it.
You know what you need to do. Yeah. So question. What you say? Next topic.
So what is next?
to London.
Alright, we can talk about them London man there.
Oh yeah.
Not in the West. It's not even just man them. It's just
Yeah.
London's just
It's
a
just
war scene
London
right now.
in general.
Man.
I think it's awful. What do you reckon could be done to fix this whole situation that's going on right now?
Put them all in a cage.
There's not one big enough.
Just
bro.
rinse off London.
But who?
Oh, the zone of London completely.
You say just get rid of
London.
London.
In London.
Yeah.
Build a wall.
Yeah, to keep us safe.
That's a Donald Trump shit.
Nah. On a serious
Man
thing,
said
Do
build
you
a
think
wall by
anything
M25.
anything can be done to stop
on a serious thing, I
the
think
knife crime?
I think where the knife crime is at the moment, I feel this generation's lost. I think whatever you put in place is to stop the next generation from being like this. Because I don't know what you can do. Everything you're going to do for them is going to be a short-term measure.
Yeah.
Because I can't see change in their mindset that quickly. To some of these people, it's going to take one of their brethren to die
Die.
and not be happy about it to change their mind, or it might just fuel them more.
To retaliation. And it just
Or like
goes on.
someone close to them who's innocent, and that's gonna make it hit home. But I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know what to do, because I think it all stems from one, people just not having nothing to do. As kids growing up,
That's true.
no idols to look up to.
Mm.
They've got idols now to look up to. There's people
Who've been on that scene and come out of it.
and come out of those areas and doing well for themselves. So there's idols now, but obviously these people which are doing what's going on now, they're at the stage where they probably feel like they've already lost. And this is their last resort to get
Their
what
way
they
out.
feel is a way out.
Mm.
Because you don't just start doing these things because you want to. You do. I would hope you're only going to do these things because you feel in yourself, this is the extreme I've got to go to in order to get what I want, whether it's money, whether it's to get out of the ends, whether it's to whatever your goal is in life. And I think that's what the problem is. It's like, what are these people's goals in life? Why has it got for them to this? Because it's not like there's no options. People are showing you can come from that background and do well for yourself, in not necessarily just in music either, in other forms of entertainment, modelling, everything. There's so many options now. So that's what's scary for me, because back in the day, when violence like this was going on, it was a lot easier to understand as to why some people get pulled to it, because there was a lot less role models. Everyone did feel they were more trapped.
Yeah.
Maybe they do feel like that, and it's just because we're older and we've been through different times.
We look at
it different in a different way.
Things that you got now.
Yeah.
We had that back then. We'd be able to.
Yeah, we would look at it and be like, yeah, we'd be happy with the options we got, what you got now. But maybe they're just not happy with their options.
I think it's down there. There's been so much incidents and so many people carry knives down there, especially because people feel the need to carry one not because they want to have one, because everyone else is, and they feel they have to have one because no one wants to get caught without one.
Yeah. Self-protection,
and then
as you'd say.
It's getting to the point now where before it's like normally most people are on stuff, the ones that are doing the poking, but now it's people just poking because they know if like something happened and they didn't poke the person, then it's just carrying on and someone's going to come for them, and it's all just long as I reckon it's one stupid ass cycle.
But a lot of people are getting poked. It ain't just that age generation. It's people from like 18 to
it's
56.
30. Yeah.
And you feel like these people are like really old. They ain't really active like that. Well, we don't assume so anyway.
Yeah.
Like some of the people I've seen, some old lady, I don't assume that she's going to be just doing some bad things out there.
Nah.
And then for her to get jerked for no reason, it's just stupid.
But then something like that to me signifies that it's a retaliation or something.
A family relative.
That's what you would assume. But some people out there, they just like violence in it, and for them it's just they poke someone.
Oh, so you think it's just
what's
people
City of God?
Yeah.
You see my man, Lil Z, whatever his name is, the black you, innit?
Yeah.
He was nuts, innit?
Yeah.
He just want to kill people for the fuck of it.
Yeah.
There's some people out there just want to go out.
Like my man on shutters and thing.
Yeah, just want to do violence. You really need to you need to somehow get through to them, and educate them. Stop and search with this fuckery ain't gonna.
That's a short term.
That's just aggravating.
It's gonna stop and search in theory is good, but in reality we all know what's gonna happen. Certain people are gonna abuse their power, and certain people are gonna feel targeted, and it's just gonna make the tension go up.
A lot of people will get targeted.
And then the last thing I want to start hearing is feds getting poked. That's when it's going to go to a next level, and I don't want to be seeing that.
Yeah. Because
that's true.
I was having this discussion with someone else the other day about stop and search, and this is before they said they're going to start doing a mass rollout of it again. But then same thing that you picked up on. I was saying that essentially, I know that say if I'm walking down the road with a white regiment, and feds look at me, and I'm in a tracksuit and they're in a tracksuit, I know things are going to happen, like I'm going to get searched and they're not going to get searched.
In London, probably.
In London. Do you reckon this is a whole UK problem, or it's just right now it's London?
London.
Because obviously we're hearing a lot about it in London, but we're not hearing about the rest of the country. Do you reckon it's just
the ones
now getting
the ones
reported
that
more
we're
London?
seeing is mainly coming from London?
You gotta think Bristol, that's not happening, fam.
It seems from what I see is more. It's to do with
Culture in London.
beefs.
Yeah.
Whether there be old beefs, which have been, them old beefs where the people involved in it now don't even really know what the beef is actually about.
It's just
That's just a postcode war.
Postcode wars, family beef from back in the day, all them type of things. it's not. I don't think it's a nationwide thing at all.
No, I just think it is popular in London, to be fair. London gangs, to be fair.
Okay.
And because London's so big, there's just so many of them.
Yeah, because it's basically borough versus borough down there.
And within the boroughs.
And then there's beef within the boroughs, like certain man.
Check your WhatsApp.
And plus they got
Check your WhatsApp.
Yeah.
and plus they got social media to promote their views on people they don't like, in it for them to see as well. So it does builds up more tension.
Yeah.
Themselves basically.
And that as well. And my man don't want me to get on him, you know. Seriously.
If you ever saw Emir sent me.
Boy,
Oh.
boy, you don't want it. You don't want that smoke.
That's why you didn't come up here this week.
Do you know what I mean? I got his pop's number in it.
Oh, stop it.
But nah, the whole London situation is actually mad, because I swear it's like happening like 2 a day and stuff. Like, because I thought about it the other day. Do you remember back early 2000s when they done the gun amnesty?
Oh yeah.
And people were like dashing in straps and blah blah blah. I'm trying to remember, did that actually work, or did that take? Because I remember early 2000s, there's quite a few shootings going on in London. Do you reckon amnesty works? Do you reckon now if they've done that with knives, people were dashing all their Rambos and that?
No.
It's not even just knives though, you know. It's a lot of
Yeah,
guns.
I know, there's a lot of guns.
Well, I've seen people get, well, I ain't seen it, but what I've heard is people get run over and shit like that. But there's out trying to kill each other, innit?
Yeah, because my end thought is just like Crush essentially is you need to educate the kids. Like I'm talking like prime school kids and below sort of thing, because as you've been seeing in the news, people are getting into it from like 13, 14, 15, 16. By then it's too late.
Yeah.
Because I chatted to my friend.
That's
That's what I'm saying. Because I chatted to my friend that lives down in London. She got a little boy and he's what, like 4 now, 4 or 5. And she's saying as soon as he's about to hit secondary school, she's moving out of London because she's saying that she don't want to grow up no youth in London. Like what within the times which is going on.
You gotta think
That's
like,
going to be hard for a parent.
like
Because
gangs
sometimes
and
as a parent you can do all you can and then they get influenced by someone at school.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They get brought into it at a young age. Like you see it.
Because I've definitely
Kids
been
going to school, like you hear kids doing stuff
Yeah,
while they're in school.
Your kid's going to be around this a lot longer than be around you during
It's
the day.
about the child being strong-minded, but then everyone's different.
Yeah,
Because
we're
I'm
gonna
sure
get that
every
from the
one of us
parent.
have been in situations in school where, you know, if you took a different decision that day, you would have been in somewhere else different now.
Yeah.
Because there's been times when I could have easily went down the gang route or whatever through people living in my neighbourhood or people at school. But I chose to not get involved like that. They might be my brethrens, but I just kept it as brethren.
Yeah.
But sometimes you hang around your brethren and you get drawn into something you don't even know about. You might just be going for a ride
This is
somewhere,
true.
and then boom, you're in the middle of some beef, and because you're with him,
You
you're
gotta
now
back
a part of it.
Yeah.
Now you got to back it,
And then you got to be with the gang.
And then
Yeah.
it's your beef.
and now when
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
on your own, you don't feel safe. So now you have to join the gang to feel safe.
Oh my god.
A lot of people get drawn in like that. It's mad. So yeah, I don't blame her for wanting to take you out of London.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to bring up a child in London now in this day and age.
Definitely
No way.
not.
No, need to sort it out first.
Because do you reckon it's just been reported more? Do you reckon it's always been at the same sort of level?
I think it's a combination of both. It's been reported
Yeah.
more, and there's more people willing to go that extra mile now. Back in the day, there'd probably only be a couple mans in your ends who you knew would actually be on that.
Yeah.
There's a lot more now.
I think
Them ones where you're like, yeah, this is gonna happen. I'm gonna go get my man.
Mm.
And everyone's talking about my man, but you know when my man's there, you don't want to be there because he is the guy.
He's that guy in the end you want to be cool with.
Not everyone's my man.
Now everyone's my man.
But in London, the past few years, the knife crime's been high anyway.
Yeah.
But knife, death, especially with the young.
Yeah.
I think this year, it's just been hectic. Since the start of the year, there's been what, 50 plus deaths?
Yeah.
And
And that's
And that's
just
more
in
than New
London.
York
that's mad.
And that's just in London.
alone. I think social media, like I said, plays a big part to it.
Because not only is it promoting it, but it's a quicker way for you to get your message to your ops.
Yeah.
I might fuck what you do see on Instagram we see someone getting chased down.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see the one with the guys, the one you set in the thing, Julz?
Yeah.
With the guys scrapping on the train
Train.
platform.
Yeah.
And they
Oh,
got
yeah,
dropped
yeah,
off the
yeah.
thing. That's mad.
Bro, some on-site team.
And not say that they're filming it, but somebody's filming it, and then bam, it's uploaded, and it's getting
Yeah.
50 thousands of likes
And then, like, with-
views and shit.
With gangs and that, people are just putting up tunes for man on YouTube or whatever, and then it's just infuriating it through that. Like, there's just so many ways to get at someone you don't like, and then they're just so close to each other, and they've got access to everything.
And you
Yeah,
got to
don't
think,
use it.
you got to add the public shaming, because a lot of this is down to egos.
Yeah.
Like before social media, if you had beef with my man, sometimes the beef could be calm because only a few select people knew about the beef, and you could see my man on road and think, you know, I'm not really on this today.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna, we're both gonna look at each other, nod, and keep it moving to another day when we're ready.
Yeah.
Whereas like now, because man's are posting their beefs on social media and everything,
Calling you out.
everyone knows what's going on. Even people ain't involved in it. The general public, they're seeing it. Oh, no man,
Everyone's adding their two
both in the
cents.
same area.
Yeah.
Something's gonna kick off, and now you feel like you have to do something to
You're
live up to your rep.
obliged. Yeah.
Now you got to live up to your rep. All that gas talk.
Or that they're posting pics of like your dead brethren
Yeah.
taking the piss.
Yeah.
But you see with the whole like drill trap scene and everything, obviously with a lot of the music, them talking about what they do X, Y, Z. Do you reckon they play a bigger part in to stop fueling all the madness going on?
Stop.
Do I reckon there's a good impact in it?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
obviously they're obviously promoting what they've done and what they're doing, what they can do. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're painting an image of these.
They're not stopping it or decreasing it.
They're not to blame, but
They might help
Fuel it.
fuel it a little bit, but they're also kind of in a way helping by shining light on it to the people who don't know. Telling the
It's,
story, innit?
it's true because was it in States? They obviously think the UK is soft because they don't think nothing
They
like
don't
this
know
really
what's
happens on
going
the
on
streets.
down
Like, yeah, they don't really know what's going on. So now, think about this. Even when gigs, when Drake dropped Ting with gigs, and everyone started posting up saying, "What, they got guns in London? They got this in London," and they started doing bare memes, like crowning. They started crowning.
That
was mocking us
musket
for
guns.
Yeah,
saying
musket
that,
guns,
That's a London strap. When you say about swords and they got knives, you got like a big old sword, and a knife box, and that's their knife and all this
So
shit.
that's their vision on London, yeah. So now, with all this, and especially it being documented in the news and how regular it is, and now they're bringing up stats that it's getting worse than New York, or it is worse than New York at the moment. Do you reckon that's going to change
can't believe that.
other countries' perception on how the UK is, or well, London, I say?
Yeah, they just know that it's mad, isn't it?
Are they going to start thinking like London's not on it, like they're up in the rankings now?
Yeah, but it's not a thing
In-
to
in-
rate.
in-
It's
in
not
what-
even
in
a
what
thing
way,
to
like,
rate.
yeah, like-
I find this conversation hard, bro. Like, it's nothing to be proud of.
Yeah,
It's
No,
not.
it's not, it's
It's just gonna make it look like all black men are aggressive again.
We're gonna look like
And
fucking
we're all gang
savages.
members.
Mm.
Any black guy in a hoodie walking down the street, 5 of us walking down the street now,
It's going to be a
it's
problem.
gonna be a problem.
I only just got comfortable with walking down the road in my hoodie again.
Yeah, I know. Because remember they
people
brought
not crossing over the road.
But when the
Remember
stop and search
flipping-
comes in, the amount of times you get stopped in your car, it's gonna be fucking immense.
So is that meant to be?
Especially
is that meant to
you.
be implemented? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's well, they're going to implement it.
It's gonna be implemented, so
It's
they'll start it everywhere.
But then it's like I remember when I first just bought my A3, so the papers in my name, everything. Which area was I in? I was in East London. As soon as I turned up, like say the congestion zone, yeah, turned off, just literally into East. Got stopped straight away. Cause it was black. It was a black A3. They stopped me like, "Oh, what's your name?" I'm like, "Come on, fuck, whatever." Innit? Yeah. Wrote off my details. They're like, "Is this your car?" I'm like, "Yeah." It says it's registered in Bristol. I'm like, "Yeah." Like, what are you doing in London? What do you mean? Can't I drive to London? I've got a car in it. Like, he's like, Alright, and then you know when they're like leaning over the window to see if there's nothing in there.
They're trying to look for something.
They're looking for something, and they're like, alright
They got
then.
bored.
And then it's like, alright, be careful.
Be careful, yeah.
Be careful, innit?
Yeah, be wary of them.
Yeah, they're like, be careful and just let me drive off. And I'm thinking, like, I've been driving around this whip for how long? I come to London for the first time and I get dropped straight away as soon as I deviate from the central. But it's gonna get like that again.
Yeah.
So all the man in that one grade and drive and that, just stop it.
Just find a good place to hide it.
Man's gonna start plugging.
No. Well, if you want to do that, you do that. That's an extreme, isn't it?
If they don't like you, then I just do the drugs test. So like, really, it's just super on site if you think about it.
True.
Oh yeah, because they got the
They
the
got
handle
that
drugs
thing.
thing.
Yeah, so
But they're saying that they reckon what's gonna balance it out with it working is because the Met Police have now got the majority have got body cams.
Yeah.
So it's simple that someone could draw, like basically a fed could draw someone, but they have to provide the evidence of why they draw them, so it's going to be on video. So they reckon that's going to make it more balanced and fair with who they're stopping and searching, because they're going to have all this footage essentially to see who's getting stopped and why.
That means shit.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to do it anyway.
That's
All,
it anyway.
all the cameras is going to have a funny moment.
I can't have a funny moment where it lost footage. Or for some reason the battery died.
Yeah.
It could be all that.
No, it will be all that way.
because no one's gonna want to just
Look at America, amount of fuckery goes on there with their body cameras. Oh shit, we lost the footage.
Oh shit, no, that's not how it's
Oh shit, I had a little glitch where he was there, then now he's on the floor dead, but between that, he did this and it.
There's all this wild shit going on.
Yeah,
like real talk.
that's, trust me, it's gonna be fuckery, but
Because the thing is,
just drive safe, man.
because the idea of stop and search.
back roads.
Yeah, that's what I mean, drive safe.
No, the thing is,
You've got to know where you're going.
That's it.
Don't make no main roads.
the idea of stop and search, I reckon is a great idea. But
Sound like
Hello.
only
Sound like Dave.
no, only if it's
That tune's
implemented.
hard still.
No,
that is the thing. Like, it is our tune.
unless it's implemented properly, it has to be implemented
It ain't gonna
properly.
be
But
implemented
we know,
properly, though.
but we know it's not going to be implemented
It's gonna
properly.
be-
Simply for the fact of human feeling. Because at the end of the day, if a Fed wants to stop someone, because at the end of the day, look at everyone, you got to think everyone's looking in the news, yeah, and the majority, it's like 90% of the people that are getting caught with the stuff or getting clapped or everything are of ethnic minority.
It's
Yeah.
all going to be
So that's good,
blacks and Asians.
when I first started-
So
when I
that's
first started-
installed.
that's
So you got to think
what's
that's
gonna be
installed in
black
their
and
head from
Asians.
before they start doing it.
It's installed in their manual, bro.
But then it's one of the ones where, as if end of the day, if you're gonna stop me for looking like this, stop my man, innit? Like they have to have some form of intelligence before they're stopping people.
They're just going to come with the same bullshit line that, oh, there's been a report of a suspect
area,
in
you
an
fit the
area, you fit
description.
the description. That's what's going to be.
Like,
It's going to be
blackmail.
that.
I just think it's cool.
Fake report before.
Blackmail
Oh,
between
there's
5'7"
been
and
a high
6'4".
rate of your car being stolen in this area. Is that your vehicle?
All I'm
you
saying
check my
is-
plate in it.
Yeah.
Know your rights, so you don't get
Mhm.
violated, so they don't take you for a mug.
Make sure you got full battery on your phone.
So you
Film
can
it.
record them, yeah.
Mhm.
And just
Drive along.
if you're about that life, just know eventually, innit, if they're on top of it, you're gonna get caught with something, and if you're not, then it's cool. Right? And
Yeah,
that will bring it down, innit?
Yeah.
That's the end
Bro,
motive of it. So
I've got a joke story to tell about one time when me and my brethren, we must have went to a house party after a night out, yeah. And we got there, house party was dead. Well, it wasn't dead. No, it's dead. Right, we left now, yeah. And then we're walking back because I didn't live too far from there, and then my brethren didn't live too far from me anyway. So walking back now, and then we see the literally Focus zips past. No lights, no nothing, yeah. What I mean, this thing was blowing. My brother's like, it's feds. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, trust me, it's feds, innit? Next thing you know, same Focus is blowing back down the road and then pulls up right beside the skid brake. That's why we're like, hey, what gone? They jump out the whip. There's been reports of a robbery in the area.
where was
I
this?
see it there.
Huh?
Bristol.
This is Bristol, yeah.
Mhm.
And then, but mind you, man's just been out, so man's got a shirt and skinny jeans on there. And then they're like, yeah, reports of robbery in the area, and then saying there's 2 males, blah blah blah. My brother's like, blood, does it look like I got a fucking 42-inch in my back pocket? Like, where you stopping me for? They're like, okay, cool. And they just jump, because they're meant to give you a report when they stop you, innit?
They post it.
They're meant to give you a note when
I
they
think
give
if they
you.
search you, I don't think they're gonna stop you and ask you.
No, I think they stop you as well.
I know a story.
Like, they're meant to, I think they're meant to give it to you, and if you requested it, they should be able to write it down, because you gotta think they're taking your details, they're taking your name, address, and everything like that. So they're meant to give you a report.
Yeah.
But yeah, that man just saying that.
It's probably the only time I got stopped, but it's coming out my brethren's yard. Must have went to go collect a bag for like gym, literally. So jumped in the whip now. I can't remember who I was with. Going to my other brethren's yard now to get something else. So we're driving. The other person's house is only like 5 minutes away, so it's not that far. So as we're pulling up, I'm like, I swear that car was like behind us, like from when we left. Got out of the car now, see two men jump out the car. So, some unmarked whip, yeah. Wasn't even the WX plate or whatever their plates are. CID, there's like, oh yeah, like where you just came from is like a known area for like drugs and blah 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 blah. So I was like, well, I just went to pick up my gym bag in it.
I didn't know you were on bottom on this.
So they're like, oh, can you step out the car? So then step out the car now, they're asking you questions. They're obviously chatting to whoever I was with now. And then, yeah, they just asked me my details. They didn't give me no slip or nothing. And then, I don't even know if they asked me my details. Something, they must have asked me what my name was or what I was doing or whatever. And then, yeah, they just let me go. But I was just thinking, you fucking prick.
So I've got bare stories like this. I remember one time coming up from uni, and then there's me and my brethren driving. We're both driving. I got a couple mine in my car. He's got a couple. Mind you, his thing's blacked out, slammed to the ground, and then we're both rigging. And then he comes up to a corner and I see him slow down.
Yeah.
I was like, alright, cool. Like, I'm thinking there's something around the corner. The way he slowed down, I was like, okay, because you can blow around that corner, but he slowed down. So then I slowed down, come around the corner, notice that he's clocked. There's feds over there in the far distance, right? So we're driving, get to one of the brethren's yard that was in my car. So I pull up now. Why did 6 police cars come out of nowhere, box me in? My brethren's in his whip, like, slammed down, banging, bare bashment and skinning out the car. Got 2 people in the back of there, like, hey, what are them thing there? 6 police cars, box me in. Where are you going? Who you with? They started flashing the car and started asking everyone questions, and they knew someone in the car, innit? They knew someone in the car, but they didn't have their own. So it was like, okay, and they're searching the car. Then they start checking the VIN number of the car. They start checking the plates on the car and everything. And they're like, and then I was like, so what's the point of this? My brethren in the car's, Nick was drunk, yeah. He's there shouting out the window saying, "Oi, check the plates, check the boot." Because obviously we ain't got nothing on us, innit? Like, he said, check the plate, go, hey, check all of this. And then checking everything. And then my man says, the feds pulls me and goes, oh no, it's because there's people around here cloning plates and then stealing cars and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, so why is my car getting stopped? I'm in a little Renault Clio, not kitted out, no nothing. My one's the standard 1.4 Clio that you could take your ute in, like, to go day nursery and that, yeah? My man's there some black slammed out thing, might as well have chrome spinners on it.
And you're the one.
And you're pulling me.
6 up, plot.
Bruv, they
Six of them.
Bruv, they all came from all angles.
6 of them.
So you gotta think, yeah, this must have been an operation.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 cars.
They thought they got the kingpin that night.
It was an operation.
They thought they did.
They thought they got ghosts.
I was just thinking, wow.
Lobos.
That's how I
I thought you were
know.
Lobos.
But that's how I know, it's a mad thing. Like, if you get pulled up on and they planned it, but I'm thinking like, why me? You know what I'm thinking, why me?
You may fit a description.
What, black?
Black.
The black hoodie
Black.
5'4" and 6'4".
in a car with 4 wheels.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Fucking hell.
Black metal. That's it. We're looking for a black metal. That's all.
That's it. Black Mel. Find him.
Oh my gosh. No, there's been very foolish times. I remember one time I was leaving one club. I don't think I was with you. I think I left you and then you were coming back. Whatever, but I left there. I got pulled over 3 times in one journey.
That's peak.
I left the club, got pulled over. They gave me a producer. Cool. Driving up now, dropping off two people up the road, pulled again. I'm like, alright, cool, I've just been stopped before, they told me I've got a producer. He's like, alright, I understand about the car. Drop them off now on the way back now. I think I was coming back to link you, Crush.
Yeah.
Pulled again. I'm like, bro, I've been stopped twice now. Here's a producer, like, what's going on? He goes, I don't like the way you drove past me.
What?
Huh? How was you driving?
I got pulled over.
What?
I
That's
got
actually
pulled
dumb.
over twice in one night, and this is when I was with one of my chicks, and we'd just been cinema.
Yeah.
Coming up by the roundabout by Avon Beach, yeah. Pull up, get to Lawrence roundabout, get pulled.
Mm.
Didn't like the way I took the corner and roundabout. That was their reason.
They just pulled you for that.
Pulled me for that. These times I'm driving a L-Reg Peugeot 306. First car, L-Reg, beat down, cost me under a bag.
That's probably why they're pulling you.
You
Thinking it's a rigger.
That's what you thought before.
Transporting
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, it's a decoy thing. He's gonna drop off the car. He's gonna get in his whip. He's gonna drive off. Man, someone else gonna come pick up the whip, and that's it.
So
Done.
not even 3 minutes later, driving around, pulling up on a street,
Yeah.
see feds drive past me. I pull up on the street, we're outside chatting in the car. Same feds, done a UE, come back, followed us, pulled up next to the car, tapping on the window, can you wind down the window please? These times the window don't work properly, so I got to open the door. Yeah, make
Them old school ones.
Yeah, that was making me look shit in front of my girl. Like.
Can you imagine them knocking on your window? Can you wind down the window,
Is
please?
it there that?
I was
Wait there, hold on. I had to open the door. My window didn't work.
These times I've only been driving a couple of months in it, so I haven't really, and it's winter, I ain't really break into the window don't work in it. I was hoping to hold out till summer.
Oh, damn.
So yeah.
So you're more pissed that they shamed you in front of you again.
Exactly. Shame. So we go through the door, they're like, they're like chatting to me. My girl's studying law. So she's realised they've not said why they're stopping her and why they're looking in the car.
Yeah.
It's like, so why are you stopping me? It's like, oh, because we don't like the way you're driving. It's like, what did he do? She was like, left his indicator on a little bit too long. So why are you searching the car?
That's big.
They're like, oh, we just thought we'd check. Get the fuck out of the car.
Check for
I just
what?
tell her to calm down. I tell my girl to calm
You're
down.
lucky she was there.
Yeah.
They always took the piss with you.
Yeah, you got to know how to chat to them.
Yeah,
Right.
seriously.
Yeah.
I've been
Well, I
playing your
think
times,
'cause-
but that's as
I think because
Random
they
thing.
saw that the door was open, it was an invite for them to come step into the car.
Yeah.
See,
yeah. We should have pulled them up and said, "Why are you going for my car for?"
Straight.
I remember one time.
Yeah, that was
There's
wild.
been bad times. There's one time
When you think about it, you've been pulled enough times.
I've been pulled so many times, and so many times with bullshit reasons as well. There's only one time where there was a bullshit reason, and then they.
You were lucky.
No, there's
Was
no
that
that.
the time when we were coming back from Moon
Nah.
Oh, that time as well.
See, there's listen. Like, but this one, we were
All
just
that gang
about,
shit.
we were just about to go out fly posting many moons ago. Don't do fly posting.
Oh,
don't
shit,
do
I used
it.
to do that back in the day.
Yeah.
I remember the days.
Right.
I used to
so,
get shook sometimes doing that.
oh,
It's mad.
so we loaded up the car, got everything in there, driving around. We'd been on the road for about a minute or two. So it's not even like we had done nothing or whatever, yeah. Got pulled over. We got a warrant to search the whip.
Or
They-
You going?
Why me? Why you got a warrant to search my whip?
what do you do at night when you're driving?
Nothing.
You do a lot of like stop-offs, don't you?
That no. So
Dropping off
like,
packages.
so like, they pulled us over now. We've got a warrant to search the car.
Did they show you that?
They radioed it in. We heard them say, "Yeah, go ahead, search."
That don't mean shit.
Mate, I was.
I think
Hey,
they got the
That
count
don't mean
board.
shit. We got a warrant. That
Nah.
we have the warrant there, isn't
I-
it?
That's like them knocking on your door saying I got a warrant.
That's
And it's
it.
just
I see it, please.
letting
Hold
them
on. You got a warrant? Yeah, we got a warrant. There you go. You heard it, innit?
Public pressure in the car.
bruv, come like training day. Warrant days, dash through. No, American Gangster, they dash the thing through the thing, just boot off the door to say they got it. But yeah, nah. So alright, cool. Man was young innit. Like the first time I've heard warrant innit. Like, so I'm like, cool. So they started.
You don't want to scrapple. You don't want to go out like that.
Yeah. So
Like that.
So yeah, there they start searching the car. And then they didn't find that at first, or whatever. I got the paste under my driver's seat in it, and then got all the brushes under the next thing. But they've searched it, but I know they hadn't searched it properly because, end of the day, you would have found that it wasn't like it was that hidden, right? It was like the paste and the posters and all that sort of stuff. It was like under stuff.
I thought you were talking packs.
Nah.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know what he does in his spare time, you know.
So there, and then they didn't find it, and then they run the check on one of the brothers, and they're like, oh, so you've been arrested for this. They don't really know for a list now. This is pending and blah blah blah. They run back my thing.
Who are you rolling with, bro?
No,
Please like doing that. If they got a little list on you, they like to be every single fucking thing. And they'll make you seem like she's some bad guy.
And the thing is,
all you gotta do is smile in the face and be like, that's me.
That's exactly the same. But the thing is that
what is it?
It was all stuff on there, but it was all
petty stuff.
It was all petty stuff. The only one that was on there is that the My Man Fly kicked a police officer.
Oh shit! 4 inch.
It was basically one night was going on. Like you know when bare feds like come out and everything, and it's all a madness, yeah. And he thought this is my opportunity. He ran a flag.
Oh, so he took the opportunity, he took it.
So he flag kicked man in the back. But then
my mama taught me to do that.
Yeah.
Got to take
but then but you only got a caution for it, or some caution thing for it.
That's calm.
That's calm. Because there was so much going on. They couldn't say that he did this. They just know that man got a foot in his back, innit?
They go for that.
But yeah, so they're reeling off my man's list now. They run back my check, come back clean. No, this is after I got pulled for something else, yeah. But it was whatever, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. This is what he's doing in his spare time.
No. Okay, so one time I must have got pulled for drink driving, failed on the roadside. They took me to the station and I passed there, so I was like, boom, they let me drive home. Okay. But I thought, you know them things there, something like that, I thought, that's not on my record, innit?
That ain't really exciting, is it? Yeah.
No, it's not exciting, so I don't reckon that's not on there. And then they're like, oh, have you ever been arrested before? I'm like, no. They're like, well, ha. Why are you lying?
Oh, you have one on? Man's already having up on you, you know, like,
you know the one there?
Got you.
It's like, gotcha. And I'm like, what's on there? And then they start explaining about the drink driving. So, you've been done for drink driving? I'm like, no, I fell on the roadside, got taken to the station, and I bust case.
Oh, that's when I was with you.
Yeah. And I was like, and I bust case. They're like, alright then. So, there's nothing else. I'm like, nah. They're like, so why did you lie about the first one? I didn't think that was going to be on my record because...
But the thing about it is, it's not on your record.
It's not.
But the thing about they do keep it, because a couple of things I've had incidents in, it's still on my record even though nothing came of it.
Yeah, because the thing
is...
is...
on my record, but it's still there.
No, that thing is there, but it's nothing.
And they try and use it against you. Not use it against you, but they bring it up in certain situations.
Yeah.
When it's stuff.
So they've done that, and then they're like, someone goes, oh, well, what do we have here? And then you pulled out the paste and the posters and all them sort of stuff. And I'm like, okay, so you didn't find nothing in the issue because you could have pulled it out from the beginning. And then they questioned about all that information, nothing had really come back. And then they've gone back and said, oh, well, here's paste and blah, blah, blah.
Blood, I would have said I was going to a kid's party and I was going to do paper mache.
Yeah, see, that's a good one.
I just
now what?
I'm just like, we ain't put... No, but the thing is, at this point, you got to think, we hadn't put none up. So, we ain't done nothing wrong yet. It's like, well, yeah, there's 5 posters in it, we're just going to put them up in shops and stuff. And they're like, well, if we drive around and we see any of these up on any walls and blah, 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 blah. And he looked at the lineup, he goes, he started listing off names like, I don't know him. And he said one name on there. When I mean this was a bait, his name, I'm going to have to tell you off air, yeah. But he said the name and they're like, oh, I know him. He's in a lot of trouble all the time, isn't he? You lot are going to die when I tell you the name, innit? But, yeah, and they're like, if we see any of these posters up, then we're going to come to your house, we'll find you all, blah, blah, blah. Nothing ever came of it because we hadn't done any.
What could he really do?
Give you a fine? On spot £80 fine.
Yeah.
I never got caught in it.
Not
officially.
But
I was on foot and bike in it, so.
Yeah. But that's the thing, they've done the smart thing now of like, a lot of these fly posting companies that do it on behalf of clubs and that. They're like buying space on derelict walls and stuff, and they're like basically build like a little frame, and then they just charge people, like all the clubs, and say if you want your poster in this location, this got price, this got price. Yeah, and then just do it like that.
That's good.
But then, like, because I'm in one group where it talks about what people doing all the promo and all Bristol thing, the drama you get from fly posting wars is unbelievable. Certain people organising scraps and that. Why you doing all my patch? Why you covering my ting? Why you ripping down my ting? You know what? I've seen you rip down one of my ting. Cool. I'm gonna rip down every single one of your posters, and then I'll post all the pictures in the ting. But there's beef. There's beef.
I never actually thought. No,
It's like graffiti. It's like graffiti. Tagging my thing.
Why did you post over my poster? My day ain't gone yet. Who's got one little lech running around doing this and that? I know he works for you.
Has anybody been fucked up yet over it?
No one's been fucked up yet, but there's been a lot of.
I feel they
talk.
need to make a documentary about it.
Yeah.
It's actually. You got to think.
Vice.
You got to
Vice,
think. You got to think. It is an actual culture, and people make money off of this. Because they make money off it, so it is a culture, and I reckon the culture down here, now that they've kind of come with this whole system with the marketing boards and all that sort of stuff, because you even see them in shops and all that.
Yeah.
In certain places like London, do they have that? Because I still see man doing some reckless postering. I know you can pay for your thing to have it in EastEnders, and then you can pay to have your thing on the billboards and buses. Because you know a lot of artists are getting bigger promo now.
Yeah, I think I've noticed there's a few places, especially in Shoreditch, where you can pay to have like a graffiti board.
Come closer.
But close.
Yeah, he's close still.
Okay, cool.
The mic's almost in my mouth.
You're good.
I want to give brain to the
Why
mic.
is
So
every
what's
week
going
you
on?
got issue with your mic?
Pause.
Man,
True that.
do you want to see me suck the mic? 'Cause that was
Nah,
just-
what? I feel to end it now.
Anyway.
Alright.
What was I even saying? Yes, there's certain places you can have like, you know, like the back of Blue Mountain where you can do the graffiti, you can paint
Yeah.
graffiti there. I know there's certain spots like that,
What, in London?
like Shoreditch and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Because I've seen like big ones like Adidas actually doing
Using it, yeah.
and stuff like that.
Okay.
So they got certain things. It wouldn't surprise me if they do have that, like certain places, but it'd probably be.
It turned into gang war.
It will.
You could probably only do your borough.
Yeah.
Because it would be long for you to sort out a network. And
Yeah,
everything. If you got the manpower
You could do it.
and you got a squad which can do all that grafting and working and putting up all the posters.
Trying to
all
be
the
ghosts
spots.
of fly posting in London. All the extended boroughs. And then if it starts getting all hectic, start ripping out people's posts and sending people to man's yard and that. If I see you post on my block again,
Come to your mum's.
I'll come to your mum's yard.
Certain guys go missing.
Certain guys do
Who
missing.
posters.
Oh, you gotta get that money, man.
Anything you get is
Like, you gotta think,
cut
right?
finger or something.
With something like that, how fly posting used to be in the background, all the clubs trying to get their patch and everything, everyone trying to get the biggest poster in all the spots here. It probably was like a gang thing. Every man had their poster and thing, and then they're ripping down next man's poster and leaving their tag on there.
Yeah, you're gonna be wide.
Yeah, people down the street to me, yeah.
So
I
man
miss them
see a man
streets
about to
and
post in their block, and then they just rush them, take their posters. Then man's got to explain where all the posters gone while none of them are up.
Oh, that's like losing your consignment and I'm not explaining to the plug.
The man was called and they're dashing everything on Instagram.
Yeah,
See
all
that?
them thing there. See your Ray? You ain't got no posters up in this town. You gonna post something in this wall?
You know what
You
I
come
mean?
to me.
A whole lot of gang shit.
A whole lot of gang shit. Nigga nuts hang, nigga.
Wow.
Yeah.
Chris,
6'9". Listen to me, yeah?
Nah. I don't want to get my brain get corrupted, man. That interview was enough.
I might actually listen to some of his bits.
I am going to, but
He's a very entertaining kid. He's still young, he's like 21, 20, something like that. So
nah, you watched the Breakfast Club interview.
Nah.
Who's it?
Kashi
6'9".
Oh,
Chicken
Yeah, I've
Teriyaki
seen
6'9".
Listen, but the thing about he dealt with Charlemagne though.
he did, man.
Yeah.
He
I'll
controlled the
give
whole.
him
He
that. He
controlled the
dealt
whole
with
thing.
Charlemagne.
Is it?
He
Yeah.
controlled it, yeah, man.
He ate as dumb as
People think.
people.
Kodak.
Oh,
Oh,
wow. Alright, so what, we saying Kodak's dumb?
Beat that up.
Now, do you know what? Do you actually understand Kodak?
He came up in the studio wearing a belly.
What's wrong
You
with that?
know it's you.
Oh, yeah.
His name's on the
You know
interview.
it's you.
Yeah,
It
true.
comes up at the bottom that it's you.
Yeah, but
just in
he-
case
he
any of the
made-
haters come see him in the studio.
He may have been doing a full fashion thing.
His fucking things was coming
Yeah,
out of the
wasn't-
belly.
It wasn't cold.
It might have been colder than.
Everyone else wearing a t-shirt, let's not.
He's from the south, and I don't know, innit?
Oh my
Do
god.
you understand Kodak?
What, when he talks?
Yeah.
I ain't really listened to his interview.
You listen to the interview.
I
I couldn't make her have the shit he was saying.
I can just about understand his tunes.
No.
you can make out little bits and with the slurs and stuff, you kind of get the gist of what he's saying.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
like,
yeah,
bits
does he
together.
sound like how he sounds on the track?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But when he starts speaking fast, then it's
That's too much of that.
He
lead,
speaks
man.
fast and he stutters as well.
yeah.
And he stutters.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry for him, man.
nah, I like it. I like some of his music though.
You might have to give him the speaking spell.
I remember that. Why?
But nah, cool. Like,
You could do
type
some
out
damage
gang.
if you beat him with a speaking spell, you know.
what's that?
You could do some damage with a speaking spell. Them things are solid.
I'm guessing you're talking about using it as a weapon.
Yeah.
Wow, how else would you use it?
Have a damage
You,
think
could
it-
say some harsh words in it. Type out some
Yeah,
harsh words
you
in the
type out,
tape.
it says it out.
That's some moist shit. Think of a thing personally.
Oh no, but yeah, Tekashi 6ix9ine used to listen to some of his bits to be fair to actually get what's going on because I'm seeing very people rating in a minute, but then it's just other artists and gang shit.
Is it for me? I'll
It-
check it out.
It won't be for you. For like our generation, we're looking and be like, yeah, the beat's nice and your voice and shit goes with the beat. It's decent.
Yeah. Well, let him try and choose.
Yeah, we wouldn't be going to
You
the
wouldn't
club and
bump
wilding out and.
Oh, yeah. So what do you think of Cardi B's album?
Yeah, no,
It's alright.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's actually that's quite a decent album. I listened to it today. I need to listen to it one more time.
I'll give that a listen and I'll come back with my views next week.
But some of the tracks.
I've had it on repeat.
Yeah. So how many times you listen to it?
I don't know. About 7, 8, 9.
10, 11, 12?
Probably all that.
So what do you think of it, Leslie?
I
Seeing
rate
as you listen
Yeah.
to
You
rate it.
give us your early
It's a
version.
lot better than I thought it would.
What features she got on there?
YG.
YG, SZA, Kalani. Who else? There's a couple.
And Offset, Migos is on there, obviously.
Yeah. There's a couple guys on there which I've not heard of before. They might be on account, I don't know. But everyone who's on the track. sometimes-
Yeah, they do their job.
It's a very
And there's a
it's a
few
solid
tunes-
project.
There's
It's
a few
quite
tunes
good.
where she has no features and she
Sure.
helps it out.
Yeah.
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 With it.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna download
Definitely
She's
one
got
for
every
Can I
bit
do?
of style.
She's
Okay.
definitely got some
Clubs.
tunes for the ladies.
Strip clubs,
A lot of things on there. There's a lot of things. There's bangers on there.
Juicy J's on it. So you do nice for the
Yeah.
strip clubs.
There's some
Apple
tunes.
Music that now.
I got told. I got a message saying one of the tunes on there is a new anthem for the hoes.
Yeah. This tune's this.
Is it Beckenhead?
Yeah, yeah, I listened to that.
Yeah, it's got the Juicy J on there.
Yeah, it's definitely for
The hoes new anthem.
Ho's new anthem.
Yeah, that's what I've been told. I'm not saying that person's a hoe, but they said it's the new anthem.
Invasion of privacy or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Now you can definitely do numbers on this.
I was gonna say, what do you think of new Drake tune?
I like it.
I've only heard it once.
I've
I
only
like
heard it
it.
once and I don't know.
I need to listen to it again.
I like the
Same.
sample. I love the beat. He flows on it well.
The thing about I heard it on the phone, so I wouldn't actually hear it through speakers properly. So I had to.
Okay, I'll
Yeah,
play after.
tune.
But yeah, now the Drake tune I rate it, but then it's gonna be another one.
It's
I reckon
gonna be a summer
It's
anthem.
gonna be another hit.
It's gonna be a summer anthem.
Yeah.
It's
But
gonna
it's
tide
gonna
him
be
over
a
the
hit, yeah.
summer till his album.
It's a hit. It's an
Album's
absolute
coming.
hit.
Late summer, I reckon.
I reckon it's gonna drop. You saying late summer?
Yeah.
Say right, August time, August September.
Yeah.
Yes,
I reckon around there.
I'll give it that. Yeah, no, because it.
Unless something
He's
crazy
obviously
happens
building.
and pushes it forward. But he's building it up from now.
What was I just thinking about? When I was chatting to City about it.
Okay.
I don't know whether we're chatting about it in the group, but we're
Right.
chatting about fucking Drake's basically done everything. He just needs to drop a tune with some foreign artist, and then his album's gonna drop. So
When you say foreign,
someone from outside the
Korea,
just someone outside the US and North America.
Skepta,
Just could be someone from the UK. Could be some African brother. It
Suspect.
could be some. Could be anyone.
Mm.
Because you got to think, yeah. So you've done God's plan to show that he's back.
Yeah.
So he dropped the 2 tracks, yeah, and then God's Plan went #1 and done mad numbers and that. And then he jumped on the remix of JB,
Fire.
yeah, and made that track his own. And then that's done circuits. Now he's done a bait tune for the Gallem. It's a bubbly tune, but yeah, but he's done that, yeah. Now he just needs to do a tune with some foreign people, some person that no one knows about, and then the album's gonna drop. Because if you look at all the other albums which he's done, that's the formula he's done. He's always done something.
Do you think it's somebody that nobody knows, or
Who was the foreign person last time?
Well, it was a lot of country. What's his name?
No, the
When he's done a tune with Wizbit, Wiz.
yeah?
When he did the African thing, and then obviously
Was that on the album? Did I?
No, it doesn't necessarily have to be on the project,
Oh,
but he
okay.
just does these
Oh,
things.
like a
gonna do a
feature.
feature
Oh,
on the track.
yeah, he's gonna
I was
to blow
thinking.
it up.
I thought you meant like actual singles with people.
No. But you just do these things, yeah.
Oh,
They
it's
like
wrong.
you do the process, and then you'll do something mad, and then everyone will name, and then he's gonna do OVO launch again.
I
And
don't
then
think he'll
Yeah.
go like Far East.
I think what's gonna happen before the album drops is he's gonna announce his deal with Adidas.
oh yeah, because I seen that picture the other day when he's on stage, he's rocking the new.
Adidas bottoms as well, yeah.
They were Yeezys, weren't it? The new Yeezys.
There's a few pictures recently he's been wearing like Adidas crepes.
Okay, yeah, the one
The
which I.
rumor is that he's leaving Nike. Well, his deal was more with Jordan Brand. Kind of similar reasons to Kanye.
Yeah.
Because they're
Trying
not
to
gonna
marginalise
give, they're
his
not
own.
gonna yeah they're not gonna give him any creative control to create his own actual trainer. They're just gonna make him do different colorways of already existing Jordans. So I think Adidas are willing to give him that same thing they did to Pharrell, same thing they did to Kanye, where he can make his own trainer. And that's why Adidas are trying to draw him across. And yeah, since all that talk's been happening, he's mainly been rocking Adidas unless it's his own Jordan. So I think that's gonna be like his power move
Yeah,
for
definitely.
for everyone, not just music people, before the album drops. Because you normally make some type of power move
Yeah.
as well. So I
Go
think
on,
that
Jim.
could be it.
Can't stop his movement.
I'll more than
No,
likely
you
probably
can't
end
stop
up with
it,
one of
man.
his crepes. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
you will, mate.
I'll probably end up with one of his crepes.
A few
100%.
yeah. Perhaps.
The OVO 350 or something.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Was there a next topic?
Our Vapor Max is the new Roadman crepe.
Vapor Max is new Roadman crep. Hey, there's always no. You gotta think there's always a crep that just does the thing. Like
Taking them from TNs and Shocks.
nah,
So remember,
the one before that was Hirachi phase.
Oh yeah,
Everyone had a Hirachi.
Yeah.
Ratchets were always about them.
Yeah, but Roadman crap, yeah, no, you're right. The
Roadman.
Vapor Maxes are now still.
But Vapor Maxes are now the one.
Yeah. They're like, remember when obviously certain Roadman was still in the Air Maxes and all sorts and that, but it was to show you had P.
Oh, Nike
You
shocks.
got the shocks.
The shocks, the
TNs.
120 creps.
Yeah, the 120 was the.
Do you know
was
the 120
I
20
never-
bracket.
I never liked the shocks.
Yeah,
I
I
hate
never
them.
owned
I
a
thought
pair of
they
shocks.
were ugly.
I
They were
hate
ugly,
them.
but I had one pair.
Did you? Oh,
They were the,
I couldn't rock with them.
The Michael Vick ones, so they're different to the normal shocks. So they only had the springs at the back, not all across
around,
the,
yeah.
Yeah, it was just the 2 springs at the back.
I like none of
It's
them.
a joke because I seen.
Yeah,
I
that
seen
was the
pair
first
other day.
generation. Yeah, it was yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so and then it was the TNs. TNs are ugly, boy.
I didn't mind TNs.
I didn't like them then,
They're
but I like
reptiles
them
on your
now.
feet. With that rib cage something.
Yeah, I had one pair. I think I had a black pair.
The black and grey.
It's like yeah, because I never used to really like them back in the day, but I like them.
Air Max 90s back then.
There's when I went to Marbella, I seen one chick wearing a pair, and I was like, those are actually hard. I'm not even a fan of TNs, but since then I've seen TNs in the new light.
Yeah.
So I would rock them.
TNs were alright.
Sometimes it does take seeing someone rock it good.
But there was a lot of fakes up.
Oh
Back
yeah,
then, TNs.
hella fakes.
My
Good
times that
market.
you go market and you see TNs there.
Yeah. The worst thing is when you see Roadman at market wearing TNs there.
Just buying them.
And
And they don't, that's that's their
they're
stockpile.
buying up.
That's why they can wear a new
Do
one
you
every
think
day.
if you want to buy stuff from the market, trainers wise, and that's your thing, isn't it?
Just know the soul's gonna drop off sometime.
It also starts squeezing.
You never know, just like everything else in life, things improve.
Well,
Their team might be solid, a market.
I'm
Their
not talking
thing
about.
might be
No, I'm
solid.
talking about back in the day.
Oh.
They weren't solid back in the day, boy.
Oh yeah. I was talking about you on about man I'm going market now to buy
Not
crabs.
now, not now,
You
but
never know, they might have the super thing that just drop off the
blood.
lorry
I've
from.
seen certain people's night tick drop off their crap in
Yeah.
Just curl up.
playing football and the night tick just drop off.
Got the pony logo.
They must have been
He
hitting that
must
hard,
have
boy.
felt some type of way.
Bro, I remember one time my mum bought me some crepes, yeah. They were called Adora. Never heard of them before in my life. Had 4 stripes.
Adora's a party though.
I remember the
Bro, the air bubble was so hard, felt like I was running on concrete. It mashed up my foot, boy. I couldn't do it, bro.
Yeah.
There's a lot of brands like high tech.
High tech.
Oh, high tech.
Look at you and your high tech crepes.
I had the British Knights where the soul used to flash when you stamped on the ground.
Yeah, I had some
UK's British Knights.
I have anything like that.
some
LA
Air Forces with some lights.
Yeah, LA Gear Lights.
Yeah, LA Gear Lights. Get me.
And there was a point where everyone wanted the Reebok pumps as well. I never got a pair, but
I remember my brother had a pair and we pumped it in and some smoke thing come up. And basically,
pump the
bro,
crap.
you just pump them and
He's
it
going to see what happens.
yeah.
Stop
He
it.
fucking hated me.
He must be vexed. I never had a pair of them either.
Nah, never had a pair of them. Your brother had a pair that the Pippins, the one with the big air on the side. It's black and white in it.
Yeah, so he had that and I had the feeler ones. Yeah, feeler big down the side.
Yeah, those are hard.
The style.
So those are the grants, I think they were. Yeah, those are hard.
See it there.
Those are hard.
But the thing is, I've seen people trying. Do you reckon feeler can make a comeback?
Feeler can make a comeback.
I feel it's making a comeback.
Because I know people are rocking it on a retro thing, like, but it's not.
Feeler will come back.
Feeler's hard.
Certain brands can come back in
Like a
it.
Lessie or that.
Yeah, if Leslie can make it, Feeler can make
Yeah,
it.
'cause
High
Leslie-
tech ain't making it.
Even
Like,
when-
don't ever bother come back in it. Like,
Bro,
they
even
have
when,
never made it.
even when everyone was wearing a Lessie back in the day, it wasn't really rated. It was like,
No, not really.
it was like, what was the brand which was in JD?
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie. Everyone had it, but no one really rated it.
Nah, down there people rated it.
Nah,
I rated it down there.
You have a Mackenzie?
I didn't have
that.
that.
No,
But
at least,
all,
let's
when
see,
I was
they
in
rated
school,
down there.
you would see every motherfucking Mackenzie jogging bottoms jacket.
But did they rate a Lessie back then?
Huh?
Did they rate a Lessie?
Yeah.
They rate a Lessie, but they're bopping the Kappa.
Yeah, Kappa was heavy, bro.
Yeah, Kappa.
Yeah, Kappa's the.
Kappa's above.
There's better than like, but
They're gonna make.
actually no, there was But saying that, I went to you were kind of down south side.
I was down south.
Yeah, so like I was gonna say because you'd expect that around, but in them times you'd expect people rocking them sort of garms like like Alessi, the Ted Baker shirts went on a nice day.
I
You know
seen
what
certain brands in that school that I never heard of in it
No, right.
growing up.
Yeah, that's,
And
You never seen them again?
yeah, the thing about every single brand looked the same, but had different names.
Market.
Market.
the fake.
That market tag inside them.
Do you know what I mean? In school, and I'm just there with my crepes on, thinking, oh god.
Bruv, I seen one thing which is coming back, which I hate the gal that wearing back then. I don't want them to start wearing them now.
What's that?
Buffalo boots.
Oh.
Do you remember them?
Yeah.
Bruv, they were the ugliest thing.
Yeah,
I remember Buffalo boots.
Man, that gal used to wear them, especially short gal, to make them look taller. The soles are like this.
They're massive.
Buffalo boots.
It was some big circle
Like a-
budget, but at the
They
same
sound like
time,
Skechers.
huh?
Sound like Skechers.
It's like a boot. It's
more
like a
built,
yes.
boot version of Skechers,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, you have to show me this.
And then what's it called? Yeah, they're there, and I'm seeing gal trying to bring them back,
No.
and they're so ugly. But at the same
Certain
time, with
things
the
you can't
bubbles,
bring back in it.
with the bubbles on the side of the sole, there, it reminded me of the new Kanye crap.
Oh yeah.
What, that ugly white something?
Yeah.
That well, I only seen one image of it. It's a white train. There was some.
Drake was wearing brown ones the other day.
Yeah.
How they look?
Still ugly.
You gonna buy them?
No.
He's gonna get
Why
it.
not?
Yeah,
I've always a big fan, super fan.
I'm not gonna buy it just because that man are wearing it.
No?
No, I actually got to rate it
I thought you were done it for the squad.
for the squad.
For the team.
Half mile in it.
Right. And we're gonna wrap it up there. Smoke Break Podcast number 36. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's us. And we're signing out. Julz, K-Krush, Styles, Ryan, Linford, everything. And I just want a big shout at the end, R.I.P.
Apes.
Badger Apes. It was a nice send off the other day. This one's for you, innit? Wait, so
Why am I getting messages straight away about so you put your foot on the girl's neck?